Howdy y'all, this is HarleyReg McDaniel Jr. and welcome all seekers of truth to podcast number 18. So today I am going to be quoting from a publication called the Journal of the American Nutraceutical Association, dated the winter of 1999, volume 2, number 1. Be advised that a lot of money was spent creating these reviews, yet the Journal of the American Nutraceutical Association as a corporation no longer exists. One study from the National Institutes of Health has indicated that not one person in 20,000 receives even minimal levels of recommended dietary allowances on a daily basis from their diet alone. Indeed, it may well not be possible for very many of us to even do so, no matter how well we intend to do it. When our body's needs for essential micronutrients are not met, some of our most clinically important functions begin to break down and not work properly. 200 nutraceutical supplements were purchased and tested in vitro, not in vitro, which means in test tube, not a human. Only garlic, aloe, and 3 multiple ingredient products containing glyconutrients were found to have a potential significant impact that could be beneficial to those who take them and still be non-toxic. In other words, only a very few products might both be helpful and not harmful. More than 1/3 of the single ingredient products and 81.5% of the multiple ingredient products were toxic, as tested in 2 bioassay systems. Nearly 1/3 of the single ingredient products and 3/4 of the multiple ingredient products affected bioassay systems that predict a high likelihood of potential adverse drug reactions. This would imply then that most of the expenditures on products with little or no proven efficacy are wasted. It is important to emphasize that this study was funded by the Public Health Services. It would be extremely difficult and for a practical purpose essentially impossible to undertake a study of this nature in populations of living people. This is the best we can do for now. Decades of research using these test systems indicate that it is reasonable to make cautious extrapolations from test tube to living beings. What conclusions can be drawn? For one, let the buyer beware. In summary, we need to know that nutraceutical products have integrity. The American Nutraceutical Association is dedicated to developing and reporting these systems involved and giving them a seal of excellence, which is a program we wish to create. Well, as I stated, the JANA Association is out of business, but I want you to know that Ascend Sciences International has stepped up to be the leader in quality, non-toxic nutraceuticals and herbaceuticals with no contraindications with drug prescriptions or toxicity, all of which we have scientifically proven with over 30 years of research with human beings to prove it. Ascend Sciences International will never use a lower quality product to save money for the rest of its existence. We have made this commitment amongst ourselves, and if we ever sell the company, it will be in the contract that they cannot use a cheaper ingredient that's less effective to save money. Any additions we make will be a more potent product to replace a less potent product. And we're all out of time, so if you want to cut to the chase, get with the person who asked you to come and listen to this podcast and get the answers to the questions you need so that you can decide if you wish to get involved with us or not. And please share my podcast with your friends and others, because all I do is provide life-saving, life-changing information that has been scientifically published every single time. I wish to close with the end of my show with a Quaker parable by John Greenleaf Whittier, which I do every single time. I lift thee, and thee lift me, and together we ascend. See you all next time.